Hey, good morning. Today I'm out going to ride and I'm going to try to see how many miles per gallon my Vespa actually gets. This is my Vespa. It's a GTS 300 Super. The Falco windshield on here. So we're going to fill it up. We're going to try to ride about 100 miles and I'm actually going to see what's the actual mileage with this. And I'm going to try to average about 55 miles an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this thing all the way up to the very top real carefully. I'm going to then zero my mileage out and I'm going to ride up. I'm going to fill it all the way back up to this mark, which I'm going to stop on, and then I'm going to do the math. Thank goodness I got that little bit. Okay. Right, I ran over. I'm going to bump it till I can see it. Okay, now that's absolutely filled to the top, and I've got to make sure I fill it right there again to make an accurate reading. All right, I took off from that gas station, drove down to Oxford, and then drove and hit Highway 30 and just said, okay, I'm going to drive down that for about 100 miles. For about 50 miles. I really didn't know where I was going to wind up. I knew Highway 30 was Gus William Faulkner scenic highway, so it was a really nice little highway. I cruised about 55. Like I said, my bike still doesn't have 600 miles on it yet, so I'm kind of, still kind of breaking it in. But I'm chilling out here on this little bench. I'm gonna take a little break, rest a little bit, and head back to that same gas station and then put gas in it. Like I said, if you're learning how to do this about checking your mileage, when you fill up the first time, notice I didn't write down my mileage or how many gallons or whatever, because that's not important at this time. But what's important when you start off is to make sure you fill it all the way to the top. So that way, now the next time when I get back there, I'm going to fill it all the way to the top again. And at that point, I have to check my mileage and I need to check the gallons. Okay? And we'll record that when we get back. Okay, I'm back at the gas station where I started out, and believe it or not, I drove exactly 100 miles on the dot. Right to the top, and it took 1.443 gallons at 100 miles. I'm gonna say 1.44 because I spilled a little bit. I'm out doing the second part of the mileage video. Now the first part, what I did is I remember I drove to New Albany. I rode at about 55 miles per hour. Well, that's Vespa miles per hour, whatever that relates to, probably a little less. And I stopped one time. I stopped in New Albany and rested for a little while, and now I'm taking off again. Now what I did, once I filled up right at 100-mile mark. Now what I've been doing the last couple of days is I've been just riding slowly, been just kind of piddling around and riding. I don't think I've been even up to 55. I've been like 45. Again, I think I've got about 10 miles to ride, and I'm gonna try to get right at 100 miles. And it's gonna rain tomorrow, so I'm out tonight trying to get this finished up. Going to ride around a little bit and top it off and see if I get better gas mileage running slower. All right, that's what's going on. Okay, there you go, a 2020 Vespa 300 GTS running 87 octane, running about 50 miles per hour, steady trip. Got right at 70 miles per gallon. Do it again, same octane, 87. Looks like I was getting right about 73. So there was a little bit of difference, but not much. Come out with a follow-up video. Now I've put 89 octane mid-range, and that's what I think I'm gonna see, how it runs. It ran great on the 87, but someone suggested I should maybe run 89, so I'm gonna do another follow-up video with that. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching and subscribe. All right.